Let's cover how to get a business loan. Here are the steps for getting a business loan. Number 1. Learn how banks assess your credit scores. Know the factors to creditworthiness. Number 2. Decide what type of loan or long-term financing you need. Not all loans are the same. Number 3. Decide on the lender. Each bank will bring different benefits to your loan. Number 4. Gather your documentation. Know what paperwork and records will help prove your case. Number 5. Fill out the application. Whether on paper or online, this is how you finish the process. As a small business owner, in addition to your business credit profile, your personal credit score will likely always be a part of any creditworthiness decision. That's because lenders are trying to determine whether you will make your daily, weekly, or monthly payments now, based upon what you've done in the past. Before you apply for small business financing, it's critical that you understand your credit profile. There are several places to see what the credit bureaus are reporting. All the major credit bureaus offer you the ability to see your credit scores. Personal bureaus like Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax all make it possible to monitor your score, either for free or for a small fee. The major business credit reporting bureaus, Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax offer the same service. Your credit profile will matter, and many lenders will look at your personal credit score as a go-no-go metric before they decide to proceed with your loan application. Most traditional lenders, like banks and credit unions, want to see personal credit scores in the 700s, thought they will sometimes go as low as 680. The threshold for SBA loans can vary by lender, but 640 to 680 is typical. Many online lenders will work with borrowers that have personal credit scores of around 600, but there are some that will work with you if you have a lower score. The better your personal credit, the more options you may have looking for a small business loan. Your credit history reflected by your scores. The length of your credit history is also a consideration for most lenders. In addition to the length of your history, this detailed explanation of your credit usage, provided by the credit bureaus and other suppliers, shows everything from the age of accounts to how much of each credit line you've used. Think of your score as a snapshot of this longer, more comprehensive explanation of how you've handled your credit, both business and personal. Lenders want to confirm that you have the cash flow and ability to make periodic payments. Your cash flow is a good indication of whether or not your business has the financial ability to make payments on a small business loan. Lenders will look at past sales, expenses, and future reporting, too. Don't be surprised if they want to see things like unpaid invoices. Many business lenders now will also want to review at least 3 months' worth of your bank statements before they will approve a term loan, a line of credit, or even a business credit card. Startups will find it hard to get a business loan from most major lenders. These lenders want to see a track record of time in business and of successfully servicing debt as well as running the business successfully. These lenders will want to see several years of business success under their belts. Most startups will have a very difficult time to qualify for a term loan or lines of credit. Traditional lenders, including banks, credit unions, as well as those that make SBA loans, will likely require collateral for most small business loans. Whether you agree to allow your business assets to be liquidated in case of non-payment, or you put up your personal property to cover a loan, you'll get further in the application process if you can guarantee your loan with real, tangible items. You will need to decide what type of loan or financing you need. The options include Small Business Administration SBA loans, traditional bank loans, microloans, non-bank online loans, business merchant cash advance, cash flow loans, business credit cards, and vendor financing. The next step is to gather your documentation. In the case of a more formal business loan, including those offered through the SBA, you'll need quite the stack of documentation to get through your approval. Here are just a few of the most common things they'll ask for, but this is not an exhaustive list. Business and personal credit scores, business bank account statements, tax returns and supporting IRS documents for both your business and personal tax accounts, any applicable licenses and registrations for doing business in your state, other financial documents deemed relevant, credit card sales, unpaid invoices, and accounts receivable due to you, any legal contracts that would be relevant, franchise contracts, incorporation forms, leasing contracts. You may also need business forecast with details on future cash flow and costs. The final step is to fill out the application. Here's a simple and easy way to get a small business loan. DAC has an easy way to get business funding. The minimum requirements are: number 1, $5,000 in monthly sales. Number 2, the business must have a business checking account. Number 3, the business must have been in business at least 6 months. Number 4, they must have a minimum credit score of 450 or more. That's it. You can get up to $25,000 today. You can get up to $25,000 today. That's right, you can get from $2,000 up to $25,000 today. We have transparent terms and industry-leading early pay discounts. Our terms and rates are very easy to understand, unlike many banks. And if you pay off your capital within a year, you get a significant discount on your rate. We can get you a decision in minutes. Problem with big banks is that they only approve 3% of business loans. And you usually need collateral and a near-perfect credit score, and you still may not receive your funds even after months of paperwork. We have helped thousands of businesses receive same-day funding in hundreds of industries. We can help you get up to $25,000 today. You only need to be in business for 6 months, have a revenue of $5,000 a month, and a credit score of 450. No one else is doing this. No one else has these types of requirements. We want to help you get funded. There is no hard credit pull, all you have to do is click the link to learn more. Fill out the application and we will see you on the inside.